Alaji, 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 Alaji. I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad minds. I'm allergic to a lazy. They wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if it's no money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I'm just chilling, sipping. Observating, I'm the reference. I'm allergic to the. See the liar from afar. See I pull up with a mask. Protect myself from Wahala. Who they tryna patronize me? I'm young and I'm lit and I'm free. Hold on, give me a second. Body they run when I sneeze. Allergy, 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 allergy. Mama business like Kamal and Suga. I'm still kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a xeno of light. Deep in the cold I was really outside. Lord told me read so I took his advice. I'm blessed, now I can bring visions to life. Organically I'm a G. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Bouger, bouger, bouger. That chocolate oh body. Darling if you know up. You cannot get jiggy. Allergy, 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 allergy. Jiggy, ma. She wanna jiggy, ma. I give her jiggy, ma. Jiggy, ma. She wanna jiggy, ma. I give her jiggy, ma. Jiggy, ma.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby, and then we're gonna get real. Pretty soon I'll be talking my image, so I can keep running in my mind. Now when you provide your family with groceries, is that too much? Too much? Said I love you, babe. Real love, real love. Yeah. Real love is buying groceries for your family.
Been someone's lover, someone's other love. My mother was her son. I've been a rambling man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Young man, I was you once, don't look like it's true, but young man, I was new and I was green. Been a long time spent when you're hustling for rent. Gonna end up looking like me. Been in someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son, I been a man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now let me the keys to the kingdom. Put in my paces, put up my boots, I tie my laces, I scale the mountains, I sail the sea, and all that searching led back to me. Then someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son, I did a man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. And now they need the keys to the kingdom. Someone's other love. My mother was a son, I did a random man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they need keys to the kingdom. And someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son, I did a random man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they need keys to the kingdom.
Six deep in the sprinter, yo sequence flirting with the glimmer. In the you can sniff, let it simmer. Miss supper, but you could be my dinner. She said, why you always got your head high in the clouds, your eyes to the sky and your face to the stars? Yeah, I can hear them calling me awfully hard. You best believe before I leave, I'ma leave my mark. And we got
6 deep in the sprinter, shine so bright she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter, shine so bright she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright she's caught in the glimmer.
it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. I'm a Mac, little baby, know it's a fact. Los Angeles in my app, got belly still in the trap. I really be spitting bars, got thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars, still can't relax, even in these foreign cars. I'm rolling around with the when I hit hard. Permission to make, I need a round of applause, but I might settle for that. Had to break a couple laws, put my city on the map. You think you beat the up, but you didn't make a. Even if you made a, she ain't ever coming back. Play it like you couldn't call it, it's just something that you lack. Michael Jack, got Billie Jean talking bad behind your back. She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. Got up and the gang it. We had stacks, blending in and spinning racks. Representing is a trend, I don't see no end to that. Where you at? If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Atlanta Braves. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about set to go now. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Reynaldo Lopez. What do we have on him?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And the right-hander deals. Now this is in the air down the line. Acuna on the run. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
And that's in the dirt.
Counts 1-0.
That one lifted to left. Under it. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. This is Corbin Carroll.
The right fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Now a check swing, but he held up. There's a swing and a miss.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Back here in Atlanta, getting the nod in this one, Corbin Burnes.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Yo, 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss.
Nice try, Ramon.
Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
The second baseman,
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Albies.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1 out. Bases empty. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ball one there. And now 2-2. Now one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. That one finds the zone. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Perdomo on to first. They get the out on Acuna. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. And we're back. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Lopez back to work. Swing and a foul out of play. High fly ball lifted into the air right field. Acuna makes the grab. And there's one down. Here's the catcher to hit, Gabriel Moreno.
The catcher, number 14, Gabriel Moreno.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. Ball one. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Second inning here, no score. Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one ripped. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
James McCann now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Outside. And 1-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. And McCann fouls it off. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Truist Park, home of the Braves, it's 2017. These fans didn't experience a home postseason game a year ago, but the Braves did qualify as a wild card team before getting swept by the Padres.
Yeah, that was a tough series for Atlanta. They played a doubleheader for seeding purposes the day after the regular season was scheduled to finish.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now it's Mark Vientos. Pitch misses, and that is ball one. The Braves did reach the postseason, but they had to fly cross-country to Petco Park to play the Padres. Plus, they lost Chris Sale going into the final weekend of the season. That was a tough blow.
Yeah, no doubt. Injuries were a huge part of the Braves story in 2024. Everyone is hoping for better luck this season, that's for sure.
So 2 down now, and here is Drake Baldwin. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. New inning getting started, and now it's going to be Ildemaro Vargas. Vargas measures 6 feet even, 33 years old, usually a third baseman, but today he's starting at first. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Makes the grab, 1 away. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy. There. The 0-1. That to right. Acuna makes his way towards it. Out number 2. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Blaze Alexander. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swings through that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
2 outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Cut on and lifted in the air. Acuna on the move towards the line. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Digging in. Sean Murphy. That one fouled off.
You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here's the left fielder. On the ground to third. And he'll be safe at first. Runner on at first with 1 gone. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ha-Sung Kim. This one in the air. Two away now.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
Harris, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball out of the hand.
Runner on the move. This to center field. McCarthy on the move. Long run, tracks it down. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. Ball 1 low.
You know, these D-backs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone,
Outside,
and those
that's the ball.
chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
There's a swing and a drive. Long run into the gap. Brings it in, and there's one down. Corbin Carroll digs in now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that one pulled foul. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lourdes Gurriel.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Gurriel gets a piece. 0-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Boo-boo. He hammers one out to center. It's 1-0. So 2 down. Gabriel Moreno will hit next.
Nope.
And
ball
that
1.
is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Slider
Ball,
misses
that's out.
outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Lopez fires. Acuna there. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Albies.
Gets the call. It's 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll tracks it down for the out. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him.
Nice
and
try,
that's 6
Ramon.
Ks for him in this one. And now Matt Olson up to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Slider right there.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
And down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. Lopez back to work. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here is James McCann. And that one hammered. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield, got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Vargas swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
That's a ball.
In the air, center field. Harris makes the play, and there's 2 down. Next to hit for Arizona, Jake McCarthy. Flied to right his first time. Late on that fastball.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Perdomo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a ball popped up. Kim nabs it, and that'll do it. Back at Truist Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. On the ground, right side. Marte throws to first in time. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
The designated hitter.
Next is the designated hitter, Drake Baldwin. Struck out swinging his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
All one's the count.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Gurriel handles the chance. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Sean Murphy. Struck out swinging his first time. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Swings through that.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And that just misses. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here in Atlanta, now the third baseman, Blaze Alexander.
The third baseman, Blaze
Alexander, 25 years old, usually a shortstop, but today starts at third. That one not close. Ball 1.
One thing he has to remember is that he does not have to cover as much ground. So those balls to his left, remember that you got a good shortstop that can make the backhanded play for you.
Good hitters count the 2-0. High fly ball, shallow right field. Acuna has it sized up. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 in this one.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Curve in the dirt.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
On the run towards the line. Hauls it in, 2 away. Now up next for Arizona, Corbin Carroll, who's
Now
0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Corbin Carroll.
Foul ball. Two outs. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Now batting, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Two outs, runner at first. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Runner on the go. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses.
Off the plate. Ball 2.
Throw to third. Safe. Next offering upstairs.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Back-to-back base hits. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And that is out of play. What a stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Well, we go bottom 6 at the plate. Number 21.
Left fielder, Durbin.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Brings it in. And there's one away. So digging in, Ha-Sung Kim. He's 0 for 1.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, and not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Now batting,
Michael Harris the second. Now at the plate.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-1. And that one fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And they'll do it again.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Not close with that one. 2 balls, no strikes. Fought off foul. Perdomo aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground, could be 2. Over to Kim. 1. On to Olsen. That's 2. And a batter now, Ildemaro Vargas.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Line drive. That's a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Jake McCarthy. There goes the runner. Pitch outside. Throw to second. Out at second. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the seventh. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Strike one.
You know, these Braves, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this.
High fly ball, right field. Carroll. One away. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
One down, base is empty. Hit in the air, right field. Carroll brings it in with a nice running grab.
Oh, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
That's out to center field. McCarthy grabs it on the run. Back at Truist Park, here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
McCarthy.
Now he steps off to reset.
Now pitching for the Braves. Number 46. Dylan.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
Well, these Diamondbacks, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there.
And he's back into second. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
That's towards center. Harris has a beat on it. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Ketel Marte up to the plate. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the catch. Runner tags for home. In there safely.
They had a chance to add to their lead right there, and they did with the sac fly. Nice job of getting it done. Really good execution with that at bat.
Carroll at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
He had
That
two
got him.
strikes on him, and he hit him.
The batter, the left fielder.
Here's Gurriel. He's already homered in this game. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. So up next, Gabriel Moreno. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That's a base hit coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now it's going to be Geraldo Perdomo on the ground to the left. They limit the damage here. Bottom of the inning. Now in for the Braves. Mark Vientos. And this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. Hit on the ground to short. Perdomo on to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Out to center. McCarthy under it. Snags it for the second out. So here's Murphy now.
Man, he's getting really close to this thing right now. Only 4 outs left, but it's going to be tough to get.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, there goes the dream of the no-hitter. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And here is number 21. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Fouled off left side. Out towards right center field. McCarthy trying to get there. He's there. He's got it. And that's the inning. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the 9th, and now the DH, James McCann. Dodd back to work. In the dirt, ball 1. Dodd measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. 1-1 to McCann. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Boom. He'll touch them all. It's 5-zip. So digging in, Ildemaro Vargas. First pitch, not close. In the air out to center. Harris racing after it. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall in foul ground. And a run. comes in to score. Man at second with one away. Next to hit for Arizona, Ketel Marte.
Counts 1-0.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball one.
2 balls, no strikes.
Alexander leads off second with one gone in the inning. That's a laser base hit. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single. It's 7-0.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Double play ball to second. They get one, and that's all they'll get. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Now he steps off. Nothing going on at first. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Way inside, gets out of the way.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Perdomo on to first. 1 out, bottom of the
Now
9th.
batting,
Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves.
Harris.
Swing and a miss. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Gurriel handles the chance. 2 down.
Now batting, the second
So it's their last chance in this one. Next to hit, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the